for a while. So, yeah, let me know if you think that's cool. Nick, go ahead.
All I got from that was gore.
All I got from that one is the girl kills people.
She likes killing, and I like watching.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anime Summit podcast. It's your favorite host with the most, Sam, the fucking bomb. And with me every week is Danny.
Hello.
And Nick or Treat.
The shape you have chosen is the shape you must piece out.
I need one of those like voice modulators.
Oh, Nick, you know what? I think I found one on Amazon. Okay, everyone, play another podcast.
Oh my
Dude,
Wait,
God.
can you do it in post?
I could. Yeah, I could.
Wait,
I don't know
so
what it
let me
sounds
just talk
like, though.
normally, and then you do it in post.
I don't know what it's. I don't know what you're trying to emulate though.
It's just like a modulate. You know, like those criminal phone calls where they like modulate their voice.
Okay, I don't know if I have that effect, but I'll look.
Oh,
Let me say it
God.
again.
Let me see it
The
again.
shape you have chosen is the shape you must piece out. All right, no, edit that in.
Edit
okay? It's from Squid Game, the greatest show ever made.
Nick's been watching Squid Game, dude.
I'm 6
Dude.
episodes in.
Welcome to the spooky season, everybody. Happy spooky season. I've already got my first Halloween present from Trisha. And
You
it was
get
super
presents?
cool. Yeah, we give each other Halloween presents, yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, for our spooky season. So
All I have is a rock.
it was a rock.
Was that from
So
the Peanuts? I
So
don't
this
know.
week when I get, yeah, I think it's from the Peanuts. This week when I get my first paycheck from my new trabajo, my new job,
Woohoo!
I'm going to get her some little song, little spooky pooky.
So I'm just gonna like hide under the stairs and just jump out,
Just-
just scare the shit out of her.
It's just a prank. It's a prank, bro.
You're gonna get like one of those presidential bank robbery masks, like Richard Nixon or whatever.
Yeah. I am not. I like how they did him in Futurama. He always just
Yeah,
went,
that was great.
oh, like what the fuck are you doing, dude? Anyways, dude, I'm glad to be in the spooky season, and glad to be doing spoopy shit. So we got a slew of reviews for the rest of October, but for this week we are doing Anime Shark Tank once again, but
Spooky
make
edition.
make it spoopy edition.
Host Shark Tank. We are the contestants.
Yes. So Nick will put up a poll this weekend.
Me, not so much. I'm not so much of a contestant this week.
And you will vote on who had the best story. Now, when we say spoopy, it doesn't have to be spoopy. It just has to be spoopy themed. And we'll get more into that later when we do it.
Yeah, just October themed, you know.
October theme-ish. So let's do that. But let's take a small break.
Did anybody
right
else?
here.
Did anybody do a comedy?
I did not do a comedy.
Oh, Danny did. Okay, good. At least one of us did.
And
I mean, death is kind of funny sometimes.
I mean,
To
it is
you,
to Nick.
maybe.
Yeah,
Like Japan sings.
Japan. Dude, we'll get into that. But first, let's take a small break. Hey, check that out, okay? Links.animesummit.net. Where to follow, where to listen, everything's right there. More importantly, the Discord link is in there, so you can join the Discord and hang out with us and talk anime, have fun. Join Manga Book Club. Speaking of Spoopy Month, Danny, what are we reading from Manga Book Club?
I already announced that last time.
I know, but I
but
just
I
thought.
could do it again.
Yeah, well, because didn't you... Or no, this last weekend was something else, right? It wasn't a spoopy one.
No, last week, yesterday, the third, they just read Mermaid Saga, and then next week is going to be Hell's Paradise. And
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
this coming weekend is Hell's Paradise Volume 1 through 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll remind you the following weekend every time then. Yeah, but yeah, if you want to do that, if you want to read Hell's Paradise Volume 1 through 3, that's chapters 1 through 26, then you can do that. Join the Mango Chutney.
Mangoes.
And then also patreon.com/anime summit. Become a patron today, and give a Puffy his wings. He will literally sprout wings like a vampire and go trick or treating at your house. Just don't leave
Blah,
a bowl.
blah.
Give the puff his wings and come hang out with me every Saturday night
And wreck
with a group
Danny's
watch.
computer. Oh yeah, that's they're doing the group watch every Saturday night too, and they're watching Shaman
Yeah.
King right now. That's another reason to join the Discord.
Yes.
The Discord is just super fun. You should just join the Discord. So anyway,
You know
Listener
how I
question
know
of-
you can't trust somebody when they pronounce it shaman
for what?
Mm.
Oh,
instead of
shaman.
Shaman King.
Shaman King.
That's like an old way to pronounce it, I think.
Shaman King. Let's go watch Shaman King, guys. Anyway, dude, Nick, what's the question of the week?
Oh no, the Google pronunciation says shaman.
Oh God,
I think the American one is shaman.
shaman.
Anyway, what's the listener question,
Or
Nick?
shaman. Okay, question of the week. Let me open that right tab there. We got it from Udinger. Is it Udinger or Udinger?
I've always said Udinger.
Oh no. You know what? I pronounce it GIF, so I'm going to call it Udinger.
Okay.
I also pronounce it giraffe.
Giraffe.
Hard G's. All right, so the question is from Udinger, and I paraphrase this a little bit. Literal translation or localization? Because they're always translating something, but I think he was referring to the literal, like when they go...
When they're dubbing it. Yeah.
Well, subbing or dubbing. Yeah, we're adding in the subtitle dubs.
Yeah.
So like Netflix did that for a bunch. I mean, everything does this. Where they'll-
Okay, so
I'm not going to rant again.
I'm gonna answer this at least for specific things, but I'm gonna say localization. Only because with the Sailor Moon Eternal movies that came out on Netflix, the dubbed, they are literally saying every single like Sailor Moon will say Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus. Like she'll constantly be saying their names, but also like they also do the honorifics like Chan and San and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and it was like every single time, and it was slightly annoying.
Why can't they just call him
So-
Sally?
So I'm gonna say localization.
I would say localization too.
Dude, we're all going to say that.
Yeah, just because.
That's how you know you really can't trust somebody when they prefer the literal translation. What a psychopath.
Well,
I mean, don't change
to
it
be
too much.
I want my stories to sound like they were written by a computer.
Like, just make it make sense. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
also,
Don't go full Funimation, but also kind of go half Funimation.
yeah,
No,
like,
like-
so one specific thing that bothers me, kind of like what the thing that bothers Danny, is you really need to tell voice actors to learn how to pronounce like the names,
that too.
because in Attack on Titan they be saying Mikaza, and it just sounds really weird.
Yeah, and B-Stars, for example, they say Rui instead of Louis
Right, his name is supposed
because
to
his
be
name is Lewis. His name
Right.
is Lewis.
but in Japan
It's
they
Louis.
in Japan they say it Ruiz.
Yeah.
Ruisu. So
Yeah.
they think that's how it is,
Mm-hmm.
and
Because they
that's
can't
not
pronounce
how
an
it
L
is.
in Japanese, right?
Yeah, they don't really do that. Yeah, so like,
Because every language, your mouth is like differently trained.
I just kind of wonder, like, how hard is it to send an email to the mangaka and be like, what is the name?
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Maybe that's just
I think it's one of those things where
or
they like
just like
the production companies or some fucking higher up shadowy elite figures are like, no, you have to say it exactly like this, and then they're like, fuck, fine.
well, that's kind of what happened with Sailor Moon Eternal.
they get all uptight
They
about it.
literally, yeah, they really got uptight about it, and that's why
We should go to Japan and tell them how to speak Japanese. No. You got to say it like this. You got to sound like a 4-year-old.
But I'm just saying, if I was Paru Itagaki, right, and I'll this is the last thing I'll say, and we'll move on. But if I was Paru Itagaki and I named my character Lewis, and then they went and did that I think I would be annoyed. You know what I mean? Like,
I would like tell, the studio and like kind of like set like kind of like do like an email kind of thing and like go to, wherever they did the dub for and say, hey, like his name isn't pronounced that way.
Yeah,
his name was Robert Paulson.
But like my name in Japan, they would say Solmu, and then for Danny they would probably just say, Donnie or whatever, and then Nick they would just say Niku, which is also the word for meat, which is hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah. Nick, fucking
hey ladies,
Nick,
you want some Niku?
They'll be like, "Uno no mai wa nandesu ka?" And then Nick will just be like, meat. He just goes around, and then his arms are just like, he's just flexing.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Meat. Anyway, so thank you, Udinger, for that question. That definitely would garner like we could probably do a whole topic or half a topic on that. Danny, waifu and who's bando?
Waifu is Akashia Mako from Rosario to Vampire.
Damn, you just butchered that name.
Yeah, well, I don't really care. It was hard to pronounce.
Let's just call her.
And I was trying
Sally
to find
Ketchup.
I was just trying to find characters from like spooky kind of shows. So
And you picked the most feminine ones: Rosario Vampire and Black Butler.
That's okay.
I don't think
Whatever.
a single man has ever watched those. Speaking of which, I need to watch them.
Anyway,
Speaking of which, I need to watch them.
Husbando is Sebastian from Black Butler. So
Akashi Amoka and Sebastian.
Oh, that's a coincidence because my musician did the music for that.
I would honestly, and like I'm just like if we just bring it in for a second and just like and talking for real, like if I'm being serious, I would literally fuck the shit out of both these people. Real talk.
I don't even know who they are. Who's it? What's her name?
They're fine as wine. That's all you need to know.
Yep.
Does he bottle well? It's like a
Probably.
regular ass anime girl. She got like 10-foot long pink hair. Shit.
But she also has a serious side too, which her hair turns white.
Yeah, dude.
So Sam would be sold.
Oh,
on
gross.
that.
White hair.
White hair, dude. White hair waifus. That's where it's at. What are you talking about?
I'm all about that pitch black hair. That's what I'm talking about.
So of
They
course,
gotta be crawling down the stairs backwards at me. Otherwise, I don't like it.
So of course, I understand that this topic was last minute, right? So this is the way it's gonna work. Let me tell you what it is, okay? And then we're gonna try and read the listener ones. There wasn't that much because I did it last minute, like I said. So I apologize for that.
We can make up one of them. We can like fill in the blank.
Well,
one listener,
we'll
fill in the blank.
We'll have to do that with the second one because they didn't really. It was like a bunch
People
of
were
people
just
who kind of did it.
shouting shit.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
weren't really
So,
describing it.
we can do that together, and I'll read the first one, and then we can do the second one together. But here's what it is: show title, studio, director, music, revenue streams, a log line, and a synopsis. That's how we did it. The ones that we got is like anime title, studio, a plot, some characters, whatever. We didn't really give them any direction. That's our fault. So anyway, but that's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
and it
we're
has
gonna
to be
dock them points.
Yeah, and it has to be spoopy.
They should have
themed.
known.
Spoopy themed, horror themed. So not necessarily scary, but something Octobery, something Halloweeny, something Hallows Eve, Samhain, that kind of thing. Candles, ghosts, witch, grave robbing, slitting people's throats and then laughing about it, that kind of thing. Yeah. One of my personal favorites, honestly.
That would have been funnier if you had like a wholesome thing right before you said that part.
Trick
or treating, slitting people's throats.
Kids having fun with their costumes, dressing up as Power Rangers, and then eviscerating people, and then eating their lungs in front of their parents. Anyway, here we go.
Lovingly disemboweling them, because
Yeah.
that's the only tag that I will ever search for.
Oh my god.
The hell's the
Dude,
matter with you?
I gotta subtract that tag every time. Oh, it's so freaky.
Here we go.
Look, some of the best art is weird shit, but you can't go too weird, okay?
Can't go too weird. So I'll read the first one. The first one is from Jeremy, who's one of our mods. And this is just a complete troll. He fucking just clowned completely, but I'll just read it just for funsies. The anime name is called Yeah. And the studio is Kyoto Animation. The plot is meet Ken Balls, a detective from Brooklyn who's investigating a notorious murder in Japan. He's not a real detective affiliated with any police force. He just finds spooky mysteries on Reddit and then tries to solve them. The murder is very intimidating and hard to catch. Citizens of Japan tremble in fear when they hear any mention of his name. They call him the Pee-Pee-Poo-Poo Man. Very terrifying. He is described to only wear a yellow raincoat and very big bowling shoes. No one has ever seen his face. Some believe he doesn't even have a head at all. He carries around a bloody hook. Apparently, when a victim confronts him, he begins to start pissing and farting intensely. Very ominous. He then gives the victim an ultimatum. Do you want to die right now, or do you want to live, but under a very specific condition? Most people choose the latter, but they don't realize that it's actually the worst option. What he actually does is put a curse on them. One guy was cursed to always have the feeling that he's about to sneeze, but never actually sneezes.
Oh, shit.
One woman was cursed to only eat pineapple for the rest of her life.
Damn.
Because every other food will make her deathly ill. There are fates worse than death. It's up to Ken Balls to stop him, but he's going to need some help from the friends he meets along the way. And then I'll just name some of the characters.
How would she get all her macronutrients?
Bun Scrumptious, a bodybuilder from Germany. AALMAO, she's half human, half alien. Joe Mama, an immortal god from 15 centuries in the future. He doesn't actually help. He just comes to say, get fucked, nerds. Steve, he's a talking glass of milk. Yes. Tony Hawk. It's Tony Hawk. Cock. He only says the word cock. He's very knowledgeable about how to stop the Pee-Pee-Poo-Poo Man, but no one can understand him. And then,
Half
of
the
course...
stuff is really funny, and half of it's just really stupid.
Yeah. And then, of course, the return of the Ravenous Bean Gang. They're coming for everyone's
I remember
beans.
that.
Yeah, from Jeremy's earlier pitch. From
Jeremy
when
is
he
like
did
Tezuka if Tezuka was like Tim and Eric.
this. It's free real estate.
Gotcha.
My favorite part is actually pretty scary. Like, if a monster was like, okay, I can either kill you or I can give you this, and then
Right.
that thing is actually fucked up. Like, only
Yep.
eating pineapple.
What kind of choices is that?
Yeah, yeah.
What if I don't want to die?
I literally would rather die than do that.
No, I wouldn't. I'll eat pineapple. Fuck it.
I would go up to him again and be like, okay, can you just kill me instead? Like,
Right?
I could probably take like nasal sprays to like dull the pain. Maybe if you get COVID or whatever, then you wouldn't feel the sneeze anymore. You know what I'm saying? You could probably find a way around it.
God, it's horrible. My favorite character, I think, listed here is Tony Hawk, because it's just Tony Hawk.
Yeah, that was funny.
I also like Joe Mama.
That one I didn't like. That was stupid.
Immortal god from 15th centuries in the future. He doesn't actually help, but just comes by to say, get fucked, nerds.
That was one of the stupidest things. It's just like a bit or whatever.
That's so funny, though. I think I like it.
It's just a gimmick. It says one word.
Exactly. 2 words, actually. Or 3.
I guess Dorohedoro did that too with the cockroach.
The cockroach. So,
The
apparently in
yellow
manga,
mascot.
in manga book club last weekend, they fucking just went crazy and had fun, and we're talking about some shit. So this one we have to piece together because they went into the participation Discord channel and just started shouting shit. Like, okay, this is what we're doing, right? From manga book club, it's gonna be funny. So fruit plant, fruital, the fruit is what we call them. They came into the participant channel and said, they tagged Manga Book Club and said, up in here with the group pitch for, I'm 500 years old and I need to find a new mommy milkers in a new world. I'm sure we can make it spooky for Sam's request.
Oh, yeah, this is in the book club, yep.
Yeah. So then let me scroll down a little bit. Mommy harem. So Sen says, an 800-year-old child who searches for new mommies to add to his harem in another world, of fucking course. It hits all the demographics. Child, mommies. That's all of them. Pitch. Mommy Milkers the anime. Please give me money. Okay. Well, no.
This would definitely be KyoAni, just the same staff who did Dragon Maid.
Yeah. And then King said every episode will be a beach episode. Halloween beach episodes.
Instead of playing with the watermelon, they play with a pumpkin.
And then Sen goes, the child goes to different beaches around the medieval fantasy world, searching for new bikinied mommies to add to his harem. He also makes enemies when he steals mommies
Does he
away
find
from
any
other...
with cesarean section scars?
He also makes enemies when he steals mommies away from other children.
Extra points if they have them tapioca cheeks.
Let's see. Yeah, they don't say anything else. They're just, yeah. Like, this. And then I was like, I said something earlier. I was like, yeah, okay, but if you want to pitch something, you know. And then
you have 4 minutes. Make me an anime.
And then King was
us.
like, oh, my bad. I misunderstood the directions. Only thing I got to pitch is, help, I'm stuck on Mommy Milker's Island Beach. Directed by Sen.
I think Sen would actually be a good director.
Yeah, they would.
They go way over budget, though.
Yeah.
Everything is Sakuga. This would be delayed. It would take like 12 months to do 12 episodes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
800-year-old child needs a new mommy. It's okay because he's 800. But he has the brain of a child. He's perfect.
Oh, man.
So bad.
He has the brain and body of a child, but he's 800. Dude, he gets... We need to find a log line for that one. It's like, when you're in Ara distance, you're doomed. I don't even know. Something like that. Like,
when you're in Ara distance, but you want to be in Uwu distance.
oh, no, here, I got it. In space, no one can hear you pee. It's for the manga club. It's got to have pee in it somewhere.
Oh, God.
You get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
God.
I didn't use pee in my regular pitch, so I just wasted that one.
Okay, let's vote. The winner for that one goes to nobody. Y'all fucked up. Anyway,
Right.
so like
It goes to me for that log line.
I'll give most interesting concept to the Mommy Milker one, and then I'll give best character choice to Jeremy for Tony Hawk. For Tony Hawk, and then the guy who just says cock all the time. That's pretty funny. Okay.
No.
Tony Hawk is the only good one. He's just literally Tony Hawk, and it's voiced by Tony Hawk too.
It's just Tony Hawk, voiced by Tony Hawk, playing Tony Hawk.
And like sometimes they'll do the they'll do the Pop Team Epic thing where they cut to live action scenes of just Tony Hawk skateboarding, or like giving
Wait, they
a tip
did that
on
in
like how
that
to
show?
skateboard. No, they didn't do that with Tony Hawk, but they would do live action scenes in Pop Team Epic.
Oh, okay.
They had like a whole episode where like it was two guys drawing a sequence. That's what it was.
They're like, hey, you guys, we're just gonna film you, and this will be an episode.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Okay, so let's do our pitches, dude, and then like I
here's
said,
how to do a kickflip.
like I said, keep an eye on the Twitter this weekend for Nick. Nick will put up a poll, and then we'll read who the winner is on next week's episode. But so let's do it in the order Nick has it listed here. So it'll be
God,
Danny.
I'm not ready.
Nick, do you want to go last?
I'm not ready. It doesn't
Do you want
matter.
to go last?
It literally doesn't matter. Maybe I'll
Okay.
go first. Just fuck it, get it over with.
Should we roll a dice? I got dice up here.
We'll save the worst for first. How about that?
How about we roll a dice? See who goes first.
How about
Do you want to play a little game?
to decide who goes first? Do
Want to play a game?
you remember that little YouTube video of the guy riding a tricycle and then he falls over? Never seen
Okay.
that?
1 to
seen that.
2. 1 to 2 is me. 2 to 4. Or 2. Yeah, 1 to 2 is me. 3 and 4 is Danny. 5 and 6 is Nick. So let's see who goes first.
14 years ago, and you haven't seen this? You've seen this.
Oh, it's a 2. I'll go first. Okay. 1 to 3 is Nick. 4 to 6 is Danny. Nick, we'll go second. So I'll go first, then Nick, and then Danny. Okay?
So literally, this.
The reverse order of
It's
how
reverse order.
of how Nick has it listed on here. Yeah.
Wait, what just
Okay.
happened?
You're going
Like it-
second.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'll go first, then Nick.
I went from
and then...
second to second. No, I went no. I went from second to last to runner up.
See? There you go.
Glass half full.
Glass half full. Okay, here we go. So mine is this. Okay, so here's what you do. In a world. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. The show title is called The Half Moon Devils. And Studio Cloverworks, because in my opinion they're goated. Director is Tatsuro Kawano. Tatsuro Kawano, he did a lot of key animation for like a long ass time. And he did Gatchaman Crowds, Adam the Beginning, Ixion Saga, Kill la Kill key animation. He did a lot of key animation in between for Medaka Box. And
I thought you were gonna say Madaka Majaka.
Medaka. Well, he did do the in between for Medaka Majaka movies. So yeah, and then he also directed Burn the Witch, which is like his directorial debut, I think.
Oh, we read that for Manga Club. It was medium.
Burn the Witch.
It was like really short. That's why it was medium.
Fucking Kubo Tite. Yeah, it's like a one shot. But also he did the key animation for opening 4 of Boruto, and opening 4 of Boruto is pretty sick. But I just like this guy because I think he's up and coming, and I think he knows what looks fucking cool. So, yeah, I don't know. I just really think this guy knows what's up, and I think he could capture what I want. He was also the animation director for a couple episodes of Psycho Pass, so I'm kind of hoping he brings that energy to what I'm trying to do. So, anyways, it's called The Half
Did you
Moon
know
Devils.
that Psycho Pass is just how they say psychopath in Japan?
So, anyways, the anime
I think
is
that's
called...
actually true. Because like
I don't
they can't
think that's
pronounce
true.
psychopath.
I think you're tripping. So, anyways,
Lost
mine
in
is
translation.
mine is called The Half Moon Devils by Studio Cloverworks. 13 episodes, okay? Because that's all I need. I'm going to have the music done by an artist called Emily Autumn. If you've never heard her music before, it's so it's like goth industrial music, but she powers it by like using classical music writing techniques with a violin. So it's like she takes like an electric violin and makes like haunting music with it, and then has like goth industrial elements in it, which I think is perfect. I can hear a bunch of her music when like some of the gore is happening. Revenue streams, I thought Tubi TV exclusive, because for 2 reasons. I don't want you to have to pay to watch it. Fuck that. Tubi TV is free. You just watch any movie you want free. You don't have to make an account, and there's like a few ads, and that's all I care about. So, Tubi TV exclusive. There you go. People will line the fuck up for Tubi TV because it's free.
That's their log line.
The log line that I wrote for mine is, well, maybe should I read the synopsis first? The log line.
No.
Really
You got to do the log line first.
Okay. The log line is: as an outcasted child, she tried to summon demons for help. As a lonely and depressed adult, she finally got a response.
Who's she?
She is Trisha, because I didn't know what else to name her. Okay. So like, it's just fucking Trisha. So here's a synopsis. Trisha was a smart kid, building toys, tinkering with electronics, just to put them back together and building new things for fun. But she was always bullied for being different, and one day when she had enough, she ran home crying and decided to try and summon demonic entities to take care of her bullies and give her some friends. Years later, as an adult, with an environmentally toxic job and a boss who treats her like shit, sick of her life, demons come to grant her wish and decide to go on a killing spree to everyone who has wronged her. And obviously, like, you know, as a kid, she's just a kid thinking things that don't actually work, you know. So when she grew up years later to be an adult, you know, she didn't think that was really serious. She was like, oh, I was a kid back then. I was angry, you know, I was just doing whatever. And then the demons actually come and help. They come from the moon, and they're like, hey, let's go fucking kill everybody. And so, like, she kind of slowly slips into madness, and they just, like, fucking waste people. And so, like, it becomes this idea of, like, it becomes this idea of like a kind of like a Death Note situation. Like, is she gonna lose her fucking mind like Light did or whatever? So like there is like a twist, like a plot twist that I wrote, and the plot twist is this. So the twist is, so she's always tinkering with like devices and shit like that as a kid and as for fun, that's like her thing. And like her current job, which I should have said, I didn't say, her current job is like an IT person, like an engineer, IT engineer, technical engineer, and electronics engineer, we'll say that. And so like as a kid, one day she just gets like fucking bullied to hell, like, harassed, whatever. She runs home and she tries to build like a communication device to go to like hell or the netherworld or whatever to call demons or whatever. And instead it goes to the moon, and the demons that come to help her aren't actually demons. They're just these really fucked up aliens that lived on the moon for a long time, and they come to help her because what they do is they literally go from planet to planet and murder everyone for energy and sustenance and whatever. And so they get her call all these years later because, that's how long it took to get there or whatever the fuck. So then they use that as an excuse to come to Earth and literally like tear people apart. And so like I on clip art, on Clip Studio Paint, I actually drew like little concepts, but I deleted them because I thought they were dumb. But like I'm talking like literally, I haven't like, and I don't want it. I want it to be tasteful, slasher tasteful, kind of like Killer Clowns from Outer Space or something like that, like, or Pumpkinhead, where you just see like these monstrous things like tear people apart. Like if you think of the scene from Silent Hill with Pyramid Head literally skinning a person by like ripping it off, like that. And then like
that's called flaying.
Flaying, thank you. So there's three.
There's a faction in Game of Thrones, and their flag is a flayed man.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's fucking. That's metal,
so
but
like
also really fucked up.
So obviously the main characters are Trish. The main characters are Trisha. Then there's the three main fucking demons, quote unquote, because remember they're aliens, and one's named, I don't remember what, I tried to name them something like at first I originally had their names as Ares, Mars, and whatever the Norse god of war is, whatever, I don't fucking know. Is it Thanatos?
I think the god of war is Ares.
I know, I said Ares already. So like the third one would be Norse, the Norse name for the god of war. So like it'd be Ares, Mars, and whatever the Norse god's name of war, god of war. I don't fucking know. Deimos, Phobos, Baal. I don't fucking know. But like, so they come down and they tell her, "Oh yeah, we're fucking demons. Yeah, like that's totally what we are, And then they tell her, "Let's you got a huge ass brain. Let's grant you some of this power, right?" So they're pretending like they do a ritual on her when really they're injecting her with like this fucking alien jelly that will just make her brain like super huge.
Oh, I thought they were doing aphrodisiacs.
No. Please shut up. They give her telekinetic
Too many
powers.
Dojins, man.
They
That's
give her
the only injection
telekinetic.
I know.
They give her telekinetic powers, and she starts murdering everyone like Carrie, like just throwing people and ripping people's heads off, shit like that. And then aliens are like eviscerating people, boiling their intestines and eating it, and like eating their teeth out of their mouths and shit. It's fucking sick. Like, it should make you cringe, but it should be tasteful. It shouldn't just be all gore all the time.
Cringe.
Yeah, it shouldn't be all gore all the time. But like, if you listen
Tasteful
to
gore.
well, what I mean is, don't have it all the time. Like, it can't just be a gore fest. Like, there has to be, you know what I mean? And so there's
like once an episode.
Like maybe, if
less,
maybe one episode somebody gets ganked, right? Like stabbed right through the belly or something. And then in the next episode, it's like, okay, now here's this really big thing where Ares rips the head off of somebody and then grinds it with his teeth and then spits it back inside the body and then throws it at somebody else and kills them or something. I don't fucking know. Something cool like that. But like, if you listen to, and I'll give you, you'll have to excuse me for not preparing this beforehand, but there's a song by Emily Autumn that I will tell you to listen to that is like, that's like perfect for this kind of thing. Excuse me. But she has a song, oh, I found it. She has a song called, and there's no lyrics to this one, but like she came out with this record called Laced and Unlaced, where the laced is like covers of classical music and unlaced is like her own kind of classical music, but like in her own way, like all whatever. And the song is called Unlaced. But like if you listen to that song, just imagine that while people are getting like gored and ganked and eaten and shit. And then this really angry girl just like, fuck the world. Like, I'm tired of this. I don't even give a fuck. They go to her bullies who are now adults. She kills them. They find her boss who's like a 2-timing hoe-ass bitch. And they fucking twist her arms out and invert her rib cage or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh my god.
Just something.
You're like, just some light gore.
Yeah, you know, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I don't know, like, you know, maybe.
Nick is like, man, I hope they stub their toe. Sam's like, fuck, I hope they fucking invert their rib cage.
Fucking, like, I don't know, like, do something like where you take their, like, do a blood eagle, like in Midsummer, you know, or something like that. I don't fucking know. Like,
Is
you
that
know,
where you like vivisect, like you take their skin and you pin it?
you invert the rib cage out the back, or no, so you vivisect the back.
Wait, what do
and
they
then
call that?
The blood eagle. So like you vivisect the back and then you pull the lungs from the front to the back, giving the person wings out of their lungs.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I don't know, something cool like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's really cool.
You know,
that's nasty.
And like the alien people, they have all this crazy technology, and they guise it as like magic demon shit, but really it's just like crazy
magic
technology.
Technology is just magic, you know? Or wait, no, magic is technology we haven't figured out yet.
Yeah. So I mean, they just be doing
friendship
shit.
is magic.
You know,
this
maybe
is all about friendship.
You know, like one of them has like a fucking alien grenade. And he sticks it down someone's mouth and it blows up in their belly, and you know, there goes my lunch, literally. You know, I don't know, something cool like
There's Skittles in there. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I just like, you know, fucking something. I wanted something. You know, I was thinking about doing something like kind of lighthearted, like, oh, there's a witch and she learns how to do magic and she duplicates cats. So then she has a bunch of cats. I don't know. But like then I thought, nah, like I want to write something kind of fucking gory and I want to actually draw concepts for it. So I did, and I deleted them because I didn't like them. But like I don't know. I would love to do like a one shot like manga or an art piece of this girl with like these demons, just I don't know, eviscerating other people with her mind. That's fucking cool to me. I want to see her like look at somebody and their head just gets lobbed off. You know what I mean? It's like
That's
Elfen
funny.
Lied.
That's funny.
Like Elfen Lied style, you know.
Oh,
but oh. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, I went on for a while. So yeah, let me know if you think that's cool. Nick, go ahead.
All I got from that was gore.
All I got from that one is the girl kills people.
She likes killing, and I like watching. All right.
Oh gosh.
So I've changed my title like 3 times. Okay. So originally I had it called Adpocalypse, and I kind of like did a clever Japanese name. Ooh, what's the Japanese name for this?
What the hell?
How do you say
Play it.
goldfish in Japanese? Anyway,
I don't know.
the title of my show is Goldfish, or as they say in Japanese, Goldfisharoo. And
God.
the reason for that title is that the average human attention span is about the attention span of a goldfish. It's 9 seconds, okay? And this plays into it because this is about malevolent ads, like online ads. So that's what this is going to be all about. Studio Dean is going to do it. It's going to look a little bit like Konosuba. Maybe a little Fate Stay Night with some seedy dragons in there. Throw that in there for fun. And then director Akiyuki Shimbo, because there's going to be a lot of head tilting. That's kind of the idea of this. The characters are going to be doing crazy poses. You're gonna have those flashcards like all the time, and those will have ads on them too. So that'd be kind of cool, you know. Little just Pepsi logos flying past you, like in Tiger and Bunny. Little Pizza Hut code kiosk, fucking flying past you, man, on the end cards. And then Senjigahara is gonna whisper in your ear. She's not in the show, but you know there's gonna be a character like her, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so then we got the music is by Taku Iwasaki. He did Black Butler, which we just had that was the husband,
The
week?
husbando. Sebastian,
right?
yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then he also did Noragami, Gurren Lagann, Regular Magic High School, Akame ga Kill. And
good.
he is kind of he's kind of known for his explosive musical style. He's not known for subtlety. He does a lot of bombast, romanticism, tears, catchy jazziness. He likes to blend opera and rap, which is in Gurren Lagann. So it's going to have a little bit of everything. And I wanted to pick somebody different. You could go with any musician, honestly. They're all the fucking same. I'm just kidding. They're not the same at all. So, same shit. It's just beeps and boops, right?
Just beeps and boops, right? There goes 20 more listeners right there.
No, that's what Connor said in Trash Taste. He's like, I don't understand music.
I don't understand music.
So yeah, Taku Iwasaki is gonna do the music. I've actually never heard of him. I just Googled Japanese musicians and I kind of clicked on a few of them to, I was like, oh, okay, this sounds cool. But
you
yeah,
listen to some of it, so.
Yeah, I listened to a couple songs and I think the one from Black Butler is actually pretty good. So yeah, what do we got after that? The revenue stream. Oh, episode count is gonna be 12 episodes. This is it's gonna have a gotcha game. You have some figures, Nendos. You're gonna have unique little plushies for the products, devices in the game. So those will be, you can get those Crane Games and shit and buy them, fancy ones, I'm sure. Clothing too. Yeah, it's the basic shit. And then also this is gonna be on every streaming service. They're gonna fucking lowball themselves and put it on every streaming service. You know what I'm saying? Make it affordable. Okay. And that's the deal. The deal is that it has to be everywhere because it's an advertisement, and that's the whole point. So yeah, the log line is, in the city of Suguru, you are the product. Capitalism has gone postal. This is Final Destination meets Squid Game, which I just watched. That's the whole reason for this whole thing. And cards on the table. I don't have my full synopsis laid out yet. I haven't done the whole thing that Sam and Danny did. Danny wrote hers in 2 seconds, all on the toilet. Sam wrote theirs in fucking maybe 4 seconds. But you guys just write stuff. You just regurgitate on the page in no time at all. You don't even have to try. You don't have to try. I have to try. So give me some bonus points for that. Okay.
I think Studio Dean.
I'm not done. No, I'm not done with it. I'm just wondering if anyone had a comment.
Oh
I
no,
got more
no,
going,
sorry.
No, you can. If you got a comment, that's fine.
No, I mean, I think so far, because I'm trying to play it in my head. But no, okay, keep going. Keep going.
Because I got more to it, but I don't know. I was trying to give you guys a little bit of shit, saying that you don't have to try in life. Well, I do. So there. How's that feel?
Oh God.
Okay, keep going.
Maybe I'm just
keep
dumb.
Going.
All right.
Keep.
So we got 4 main leads. We got 2 males, 2 females. I went pretty basic. I Googled Japanese names, name meanings. So these mean things, apparently. You got the first guy. He's 25 years old, Yutaka. His name means wealthy. He's just kind of a regular salary man. He's got a smoking habit. He looks pretty cool. He's an anime dude. He secretly wears an earring when he's outside of work. That's kind of, he's kind of cool, but not too cool though. He kind of sucks too. Here we go. Then you got Tomiji. Her name means wealthy. She's 20. I don't think young people are named that, but whatever, dude. Her parents are crazy. So, she has extra medium sized cans. In my anime, nobody has giant boobs. Okay, what do you think of that? Okay, there's one size and it's extra medium. Okay, so there you go. She is a student.
Extra
She's kind of.
medium.
Wait, what?
Extra medium.
Yes.
Okay.
It's from Scrubs when Todd is like, "What size Speedo do you wear, JD?" And he's like, "Extra medium." That's kind of the idea I'm going for here. Anyway, yeah. So you got Yutaka, Tomiju. This is a weird name. Then you got Junichi. He's the obedient one. His name means obedient one. He's 17. He's the youngling of the group. And then you got the last one. You got the mommy, Ima. She's a ripe old age of 29. She's over the hill. Her name means present. And so the synopsis is the city of Suguru people are beginning to act strangely. It starts with little small things, kids, business, office salarymen buying out vending machines, like entire vending machines. And then it gets kind of out of hand when these menacing billboards start popping up everywhere. They're advertising really strange products. And you see people start to, just act very weirdly. And there's a lot of disappearances. The police hotline is starting to go off the hook. It's getting a little crazy. People are getting a little scared. But the world's got to go on. So they got to keep consuming, right? Okay, that's like
It's
that
like The
t-shirt.
Happening.
Yeah. It's like that T-shirt that says obey, but this one says consume. So people still got to they got to have their pops. You know what I'm saying? And so it keeps getting worse and worse, and then eventually this is basically a death game anime. So an announcement is made. This is all episode 1 is like you see the strange crap starts happening, and then it does like the Sword Art Online thing where like suddenly the switch is flipped and like the lights all turn on and you hear like a booming ominous voice over the city loudspeakers, and it says something to the effect of like fucking consume shit, buy shit. See, look, I'm not even prepared on this, okay? It's okay. Here's my question.
I think you have some good stuff going on.
Yeah,
there.
there's some starting points.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why you were struggling when you're.
Yeah, Nick.
This makes
mine seem really basic. Like you put a lot of thought in. Like mine is just like some demons come to help a girl and gang everyone, right? And yours is like
inverted ribs. That's all I remember from some.
like I don't. That's why I wasn't commenting. I was trying to listen because I was like trying to gain all the concepts you were spitting. I don't know, Nick. You're kind of a bitch, dude. Like you kind of like you had something going. I don't know. I feel like yours is way more better than mine.
Dude, yours is more horror though.
Yeah, mine is like I don't know, but like
I'm not done yet though.
Okay. Yeah,
you go ahead if you have something else to say. That's fine.
No, keep going.
Okay, so like the speaker says some like scary shit. It's like
the citizens must be docile.
you got to add the reverb in here, Sam. So just add that in post. And it's like,
gotcha.
Like
Loyal citizens, you must consume. For the next 10 days, there will be a fucking holiday
every day.
I can just imagine like the announcer guy just stumbling on his words. There's gonna be like wait, what was that? What was that, Jimmy? Fucking holiday? A fucking holiday? I don't know. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
All the winners will be marked. You'll be called the marked. We'll put a little stamp on your head.
He sounds like Nixon.
Yeah.
I'm going into it a little bit.
It's like a demon Nixon.
I can't modulate my voice. I'm trying to sound like Squid Game.
But I get it though. Okay.
And you will all be given a product. The person who consumes the most survives.
Or no, like the top at whatever percent, And so they're gonna do that every day. Here we go, 10 products. So there's this death game. You got 10 product challenges. The first one is toast, and it is the product. The challenge name is jam. They got code names for every challenge, and there's like
the first holiday, jam.
And it's like, and then suddenly fucking like toast like shoots out of like the the street. You know those stripes in the street, right? Those are actually toasters. Okay, so like toast fucking shoots out of those things, and if there's a car parked near it, or like it'll fucking slice them up. Okay, and
the toast will.
Yeah, and they have to they basically just got to survive as like crazy shit happens. And the jam is actually blood. The jam is your human blood. Then you got the next one is they call it coffin, and this one is about umbrellas, and like umbrellas just start like falling from like the skyscrapers, and like they land on people and just fucking entomb them. The next one we got it's about like VR goggles. They call it Eclipse, and like people will like walking through certain doors. They'll be like strapped into like goggles, and they'll be like fucking blinded and shit. Then you got you got Turbine. That's the next one. That's gonna be fucking dope. It's like fans just like pop up. They like shoot up from the ground, and like they'll randomly like blow you off the stage. You know, like fucking Final Destination, Smash Brothers shit.
Okay.
And, you know, people fall down and they die. Then you got
What the hell?
there's a lot of people in like jumpsuits that clean up all this stuff.
It's just like you could have explained that like, you know, cooler, like, you know, then they fall to their death, but you were just like, yeah, they fall and die.
They fall. Do they die? I don't know. Some of them.
Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Then you got you have this one's called Insomnia, and it's coffee, and like people just have to they have to like stay awake. And I guess 24 hours is not that hard to stay awake for 24 hours. But, like, you know, they'll play a lot of ASMR, okay? You got to find the coffee before you fall asleep, before you get those tingles. This is a pretty happy episode.
I feel like that one should be, like...
But then the people who fall asleep...
Instead of 24 hours, like, it should, like, be, like, 3 days.
No, because this one's... No, because they're going to... Like, they're going to induce you to sleep. They're going to have, like, fucking, gas.
Oh, okay.
And, like,
okay.
ASMR will be playing.
Okay.
People will be, like, tapping on... the main guy, the masked guy who was talking, he'll be tapping on his mic. He'll be like, you like that? Like, people what the fuck? Fucking fall asleep. All right. And then next one, you got... this one's called Worm. And earbuds will... people's earbuds will, like, basically turn on them and shit. Like, I don't know. Something to do with earbuds, and the earbuds will stab you. They'll make you deaf. Next one, we got Bubbles. It's called Bubbles. It's a rice cooker, and this one is if you got that Bubbles phobia, don't watch it. You know, it's gross. It's like Junji Ito shit. People like rice. People will be like face planting into like rice or something, or no, rice will bubble up from the ground. Everything just pretty much pops out of the ground. Then you got Furnace. This one's cool. People just get cremated a lot in this one. The kotatsu is like the table, you know, and some of them turn into furnaces, and they'll fucking get you. And then you got the second to last one. You got it's called Tooth, and it's you get real dolls running maid cafes, and they offer, you know, instead of the amaru rice, ketchup, they use blood, and
Jesus.
The blood comes from like the people, you know.
The fuck is wrong?
You got a bunch of dead people sitting in the cafe. It's great.
Damn.
They're real dolls too. So like when you try to bang them, like they got teeth down there. So this one could also be.
They have
Tooth.
vaginos dentata.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this one is called Tooth. That's why I called it Tooth because
So you called it that.
They'll spit at you. Their mouth, their lower mouth will get you. And then you have the last one is shoes. All the women's weakness. This one's called Stomper, and dude, like, you know, shoes will like fucking, I don't know, dude, crazy shit. That's all I got, dude. I ran out of steam. But the main characters, the one of them's the mommy, so that's what you gotta know. She's got some extra medium plus boobs. And she's got birthing hips. So there you go. It's like Dinah Zenon. What's the other one? Gridman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the females got some wheels on them. If you know what I'm saying. Do the characters all survive? Who knows? A lot of people die.
So what I'm saying is mine is like kill you 5,000, and yours is like kill you 1,000, but interesting. Like,
I don't have inverted ribs, so
like yours actually has like thought and finesse to it, and mine is just like some demons come and they be killing people.
Takes a long hit from blunt. They be killing people.
Yeah. Damn, yeah, dude. I don't know. I think you don't give yourself enough credit, Nick. Like, so just like before we were recording, Nick was like,
I wanted to think of what the guy would say, and I couldn't think of it.
Nick was like, he was like, I'm not prepared, guys. I'm just gonna have to wing it. Fuck, I don't know.
I was winging half of that, kinda. No, like a third of it.
I'm gonna be like, not to inflate your ego anymore, but it did not sound like you were winging.
No,
that.
it wasn't
like,
half of it. It was like maybe 1/4 of it. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
because I wrote
still,
down all the products or whatever, but I didn't write like details on it.
I think that's pretty good. I think that could be, because look, for one, everybody loves like survival shit, right? Because this is just normal people.
Yeah, it's just survival death game shit. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and like everyone likes that.
It's jumping in on the Squid Game craze. Okay, that's a moneymaker for you.
I mean, even back then, like we had Hunger Games, and before that we had Battle Royale.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that.
We had Danganronpa Assassination Classroom is kind of like that, I guess. But like,
no, that one's not really a death game.
Oh, okay. That was just like a bunch of people trying to kill the one guy, I guess. But like, yeah. I don't know, man. I think that's pretty good. I think you don't give yourself enough credit. I think that's pretty good. I would peep game. I want to watch that new one, High Rise Invasion, where they're all like, it's like a battle royale game, but like it's on skyscrapers and rooftops and shit.
Dude, we need more battle royale. Instead of isekais, we should just have battle royale shit.
That's like the realest thing you've ever said. And that's the realest thing you've said in 2021. Like, honestly.
Maybe some mommies in there too. Just throw some of them in there. Or RRs.
That's even more real than the previous thing you just said.
It's like you got like one of the main bad guys, and he's like laughing over somebody, and he's just like, "Ha ha, I survived that challenge." And then he like behind him, he hears "Ara," and he's like, "Oh shit!"
What is wrong with you?
Just cuts to black.
God. All right.
It's like The Sopranos.
Right, let's hear Danny's, because now. So what I feel like, and just a prediction, I feel like
Danny's is gonna be like the most wholesome thing ever.
Danny's is the one you're going to want to. So like I don't know if other people do this, but I do this when I watch like a horror movie, and I need to like kind of.
You need to make sure that you don't have nightmares.
Yeah, I need to get over it or something.
I do the same. I do that.
Yeah, so like,
you watch something nice afterwards.
Yeah, you need to watch something lighthearted or like funny.
Yeah. I feel like that's what's gonna be Danny's after people.
Sounds
watch
like I gotta wind
Mix.
down after all that inverted ribs. Let's go to Live Leak. See people getting run over. That's a little more tame.
Okay, Danny, go ahead.
Okay. So I mean, mine is definitely not as in depth as Nick's was.
I was rambling.
But I guess I'll kind of wing it too. But my pitch is, the title is called "My Roommate is a Witch," and the studio that I picked two studios because like I feel like both like either
that's a good idea.
Of
they
these
do that
could do that. So or both of them can collab together.
Yeah, there's a lot of collaborations.
I chose OLM, who like they primarily did like Pokemon and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And also Doga Kobo.
Oh yeah.
So
the better Silverlink. That's what I call him.
So and the director, he didn't really he doesn't have a lot right now. Like majority of like his past stuff, he was like a key animator, and he kind of just did like episode direction versus like actually directing a show. But I picked Hirokazu Hanai, who directed Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro.
Oh shit.
So yeah, this show is like
Doga
my
Kobo
show is
and
pretty much
Nagatoro.
like a comedy. Like it's really lighthearted. Music is another person who doesn't have like a lot on his background. And I picked Akimitsu Honma. His most recent compositions he's done is mainly for Welcome to Demon School Iramakun. So, and like that music, like if you go on YouTube and you search Welcome to Demon School, a lot of he uses like these spooky kind of sounds, but they're like very lighthearted. They're not like those scary kind of things. And that's kind of what like I really hear when I was like thinking of my idea. Just like a lot of lighthearted, spooky, very like Disney, I would say, like a Disney like Halloween Town kind of thing.
And even kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas, but even that had some kind of scary parts in it, so maybe not like that.
No, definitely more like Halloween Town.
Yeah, I love Halloween Town.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And the Reneview streams I picked is Funimation and Hulu. So
keep it real, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't have a log line because I'm really bad at like thinking of stuff like that, so I kind of just skip that.
Which had a Tellier, more like which had a Smellier.
Oh, God.
She thought her roommate was a cat. It's actually a witch who has a cat. I don't know.
Well,
I just want to put a cat in there.
There is 13 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So, 13 because, like, unlucky kind of stuff.
Oh, shit, I should have done that.
And my synopsis, Chiyo, who is from Kyoto, moves to Tokyo searching for a job in an apartment, finds a roommate ad online with cheap rent. To her surprise, like when she goes to the place, the outside is pretty ordinary. It's your typical modern kind of Japanese apartments, but it's kind of like in like a very secluded area. But to her surprise, when she goes up to the room number, she finds out that this tenant is a witch. And not a very good one, I might add you. Chiyo actually does agree to live with this witch, and she's a little ditzy, the witch, which her name is Majo Ishigami. I kind of did what Nick did, which he Googled like some words, and I Googled witch in Japanese, and it's Majo. So
is it Maho? Is that how they say it though?
I think either Maho or Majo.
It's Majo Man.
Maho Shoujo would be like a magic girl.
Yeah, it was spelled Majo.
Yeah.
So
you should just steal all the characters from Witch Hat Atelier. Her name's Coco.
No. But also
I'd vote for it.
Majo has a familiar, and it's a black rat. I was gonna do cat, but I thought an interesting familiar would be a rat, and like one of the episodes could be like about the rat and going like out and about, and he kind of like gets chased by a cat or something, but like he actually sticks up for himself. Like he's a pretty clever. I think the rat. Who's named Jusan, which means 13. He is the smartest familiar that Majo has, and he definitely helps her through like with her spells and stuff. But Majo, she tries to get Chiyo to like be like her assistant kind of like, and helping her with like some spells, like as like a guinea pig really. And some of the spells she does is like pretty outlandish, like turning Chio into a frog or something and not remembering how to revert the spell. So Chio is like a frog for like a couple days. Yeah, it's kind of how I'm envisioning the situations that happens in the show is kind of similar to Dragon Maid and, you know, Love is War, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, like that kind of like comedy with like very outlandish, obscure, bad things that happens to the main character, and then there's like a moral of like the story at the end, and that character ends up getting saved by something, or Majo finally figures out how to change Chio back to a human kind of thing. So, but that's it. That's kind of all I got.
Is it going to be like Flying Witch? Or is it like
I mean, she's going to have a broom.
Can she
Probably
fly?
better than flying, which was boring, dude.
That's the
I
whole point
love
of it,
Flying
though.
Witch. Like, I loved it, but, like, it got real boring.
Wait, you loved it, but it was... What?
Because it started off really nice. Like, it started off really good. Like, and then there was that one episode with the one girl who was like she was like a dog girl, wolf girl. And that was really cute. It was like a diamond,
the Animal
like...
Face Johnson, gotcha.
Yeah, the Animal Face Johnson.
Oh, shit, dude, we fucked
was,
up.
like-
We didn't have enough Animal Face Johnsons. Danny's going to get Sam's vote. I didn't put an Animal Face...
True that. But, like, no, like, Flying Witch, like, it was like there was one really cool episode, like, every, like, 4 episodes or so. I don't know. But I would rather watch this. Because I feel like there would be more comedic moments to kind of keep it afloat.
Yeah.
But still have the witchy theme, the witchy vibes. I love witchcraft, obviously.
Tell me, how big is her hat?
How big is the hat? That's what we need to know.
It's pretty big. It's so big that sometimes she gets stuck in between the hallways because the hat is so big.
Sold.
Or like she put a spell on her hat and it kind of got out of control and it got so big that it just like consumed her.
So let me ask you something. The magic, how does the magic the kind of magic she does?
Oh yeah,
You
Danny,
can-
explain the magic system in detail and with diagrams, please.
I don't mean it like that. But like I mean like are we going for something like you can reference an anime if you want, but are we going for something like in Flying Witch, how it was like classical lore, like there was mandrakes, potions, apothecaries, things like that?
I wouldn't say it's like too like stereotypical, like a wand and everything like that.
Right.
I would say it's fantasy, because like obviously this magic is going to like she's gonna be able to like make objects float and everything like that. But I don't really picture her with a wand or anything like that. Obviously the hat, of course.
So are we talking just like you never seen the movie Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock and?
Hang
No,
on.
I've never
I don't
heard of it.
think I have.
Or The Craft?
Oh yeah, The Craft. Yeah,
I've never heard of that one either.
Oh, Nick, you're missing out.
3D PD, man. Come on. I'm just
Come
kidding.
on, dog.
yeah. I would say it's more like The Craft kind of.
So more in line with
definitely more
old
modern.
school, but modern. So like obviously she's not going to be shooting energy balls and
Yeah,
flame balls
no,
and things like that.
no. Like she's
But,
gonna she's gonna utilize like herbs and stuff like that.
So like apothecaryism, she has a grimoire that she probably carries around.
Yeah.
Florida water,
Book of
things like that.
Book of Shadows, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
She even has like crystals and everything. Yeah, because like it's kind of set in, in modern time really. So I mean, it would definitely be like a little bit more modernized.
But still fantasy bending. So like obviously
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
don't
I
do
mean,
in
like,
real witchcraft that would
yeah,
happen in the anime. Yeah.
she definitely doesn't hide that she's a witch, especially when she's outside of her apartment. Like, she will wear her hat, like, outside, around the city and everything like that. Like,
Hitting
she
people
doesn't.
in the face with the brim and everything.
Yeah, and I feel like no one really like bats an eye about it. Like, they just see that as normal.
They think she's a Chunibyo.
Oh,
Wait,
nah.
do they know that she's magic?
Yeah, well, yeah, she doesn't like really hide it, so she's
Oh,
kind of like
okay.
Toru, and like no one really like does anything negative to her or anything.
They just don't question it. They're just like,
Yeah,
oh,
they
she's
just don't
cosplaying.
question
Yeah.
it. They're just all like, oh, okay, you know. They don't, since she's like not that like good at magic anyway, because she kind of like messes up too sometimes. Like the neighborhood just like they don't really question it because they're not like too skeptical, but they're just like, oh, that's just Majo, ha 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 ha, you know. So yeah.
So she's
Yeah, I think-
Chunibyo.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's because Flying Witch was like, I'm sorry I keep comparing it to that, but it just seems like,
It sounds more like Little Witch Academia, kinda. No, maybe not.
but Little Witch Academia was more like,
That was kind of crazy.
that was more key focus, like they were shooting beams and
Yeah, that was more like Looney Tunes.
yeah. Like this seems like what I wanted Flying Witch to be, except
I never
you
watched
know,
Flying Witch, so I wouldn't.
You'd
know.
probably like it, honestly.
you'd probably like it. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was, but it just like was too slow.
It's an Ayashike. It's a slow
Yeah.
healing show.
And honestly, there should have been more Rat-Faced Johnsons in it.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
true.
well, that's the thing. Like, I originally chose a cat, but then as I was like thinking about it, I'm all like, not all witches have like it has to be a cat. Like, I felt like a rat is definitely like an awesome familiar.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, some have snakes, some have cats. Some
yeah,
have dogs.
yeah, I felt like, you know, I mean,
Some have
I could have
birds.
gone with a snake too, but I felt like a rat was a good companion because, I mean, in reality, rats are really smart, you know, like,
They're
especially
fucking
when you
G.
train them
That's why we
really
do all
well.
those experiments on them.
I mean, have you heard of Splinter? The guy's a ninja, so.
Right.
Have you heard of Rat-a-tat? Top fucking percent.
Come on, dude. Nick, be serious.
I
Okay?
am,
Just
dude.
Be
That's
a
the
real
first
person.
Pokemon you see. That's the only one you need.
Be a real person, dude. Hyperfang? Nice. Good one. Ass. Anyway. That's pretty good. I think both of yours was actually, like, thought out, and mine was just, like, you go to hell and you die. Like, that's
So I was just like, yeah, she's, you know, she doesn't like some people, and she just fucking rips their fingernails off and, you know, turns their feet backwards, and, you know.
like, I was thinking of, like, the rack from Saw 3. That's, like, one of my favorite traps from Saw. Just slowly twisting his limbs, like, all the way
Oh,
around.
God.
So good.
That would hurt so bad. Like, you would pass out.
Fucking
Oh.
almost lets that guy drown and grind it up.
I also, another thing that I changed, like, originally my idea was going to be the roommate that it was going to be a guy, but then I quickly changed it to a female because I feel like we need kind of more like a female duo comedy.
And
like
they're
Oh,
both
sure.
they're
Dragon
both
Maid,
straight, right?
So
We don't need any more. Let's have them be just platonic. I think that would be better. Because we got an oversaturation of everything else, and also then the fan fictions would be even spicier. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Nick, you're not saying that representation is not important, but you're also saying like, why
Let's
does
just go-
everybody
let's
got
just
to
go
be?
basic,
Why
man.
does everybody got to be fucking?
Yeah, not everybody's
yeah.
got to be gay. But
Yeah,
the,
right,
the,
right.
the thing about it is they will be anyway because the fan fictions will write it. Will put that. You know what I mean?
But you're saying
they're
they
just
could love
roommates.
each other. They could love each other, but just like in that way where it's like
They're roommates.
we're like really good friends, really good roommates, and yeah, because they were roommates. Yeah.
Also, it's a sin.
Oh, God.
Fucking A.
Get
There
outta
goes all our
here.
gay listeners. Yeah, like. God, dude. God, you're just such a bitch. Okay. So Nick is gonna give some time for the episode to marinate.
Yeah,
in y'all's
we gotta
brains a
say
little bit.
our titles again.
Okay, so mine was the Half Moon Devils.
Mine was Goldfish.
That's such a stupid title. I'm sorry.
It sounds like James Bond or something.
Goldfish. Goldfish. I'll have it shaken, not stirred.
See, I don't want to do Adpocalypse. That sounds like YouTube. And like 12
Okay,
seconds. I don't like numbers in my titles. Okay, that sounds like what is this? What about the first 11 seconds? I can't do that as a title. Goldfish. You got the memory
Okay,
of
then-
Goldfish.
And Danny.
Mine is my roommate is a witch.
Okay.
Not
So-
bitch, a witch.
Not bitch. Which. So Nick is gonna put up a poll on Twitter, and he'll probably put that up like next week. So like like on Monday or something like that, and then you guys go ahead and vote, and then we'll read the winner on next week's ep. I think we all did pretty good. I think everyone else's was better than mine, kind of, because there was actually like, I think there was a little bit more thought put into theirs. But I don't know. I'd watch all of them, to be honest. I'd give all of them at least the 3-episode rule, for sure. I think mine is just like, you want to see someone get cut, booyah. you want to see like actual like, something with a theme and a thought provoking like thing on society, commentary on society. Watch Nick's, and then you want to watch something like fun, make yourself laugh, have heartwarming moments. Danny's, easy. There you go.
You want to watch
Mine
some
is
mommy
like-
milkers? Watch the listener
Oh, God.
poll.
Mine is like turn your brain off, and yeah.
Yours is like grr, grr, except with a knife.
Yeah.
No, you'll still be doing the grr sound, except it's a knife.
Yeah, dude, that's how hardcore my shit is. When I cut people, it does it. Grah, grah.
My characters when they get blown off the roof with a fan, they go "Aye!" I love that scream, dude.
Dude.
She-
Okay.
So Majo, she has the
Oh
laugh.
shit!
Just Ojo Sama, dude.
That's
That's
Yeah.
on him. That's 10 out of 10 show.
Oh my! You can't add that.
You
Why
can't add the
not?
Ojo
That's
Sama
banned.
last
That's
minute.
banned.
Too
That's
bad.
banned. It's God.
Too
It's
bad.
God modded.
I got an ara. Okay, one of my guys blushes all the time. What about that?
Okay, so
my
Nick
my
has
one
Ara.
guy has a top knot and he smokes.
Danny has Ojo Sama, and I have
I also
Yandere.
have Animal Face Johnson too.
And I have Yandere, but she's not sure yet, but she kind of is, but maybe, I don't know. Kill you 5,000.
My
maybe.
world is too dangerous for animals.
It is, dude. Imagine Smokey trying to tread.
The humans are the animals.
We are the animal.
They are the goldfish.
They are the
And it's time to flush.
Oh God.
Nick and Danny's just keep getting better. And mine just keeps
Yours-
going. Yeah,
Yours
yeah,
just
I'll go
keeps getting
kill people.
cuttier.
Yeah. Dude.
Yours is
okay.
like Chainsaw Man. It's pretty much.
Nah, at least Chainsaw Man had a fucking concept.
Yeah, it had
Mine is
Chobani
just
too.
It had Chobani, yeah. Dude, okay, vote. Let us know, and then hope you guys enjoy the rest of Spoopy Month with us as we review.
How the hell did we do
these.
this for an hour and 20 minutes? God damn.
I have no, because we were having fun, making
I
fun
thought
of
we were
each
going to
other.
be done in like 30 minutes.
No, no, dude. I'm telling you, you had a thing. You went on for a
Yeah.
little bit.
You
Like,
you
I'm
kind
telling
of.
You guys all did. I think we all did like an equal amount.
I think mine
I
was
would
the
say-
shortest.
I
Definitely.
think Danny's was the shortest.
Danny's was a decent amount.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you don't give yourself enough credit. I think yours is pretty. Yeah. But anyway, vote. Go vote. In a couple days, you'll keep it on the Twitter. You'll see it. And we love you. And happy Spoopy Month. I love you. I love you very much. That being said, I've been Sam. That's been Danny. That's been Nick or Treat. And this has been the Anime Summit Spoopy Cast.